We back, no cap, we ready to slap your speakers. We back, it's the Hassle of Hair. We got my dog, we got my daughter. We here, we live, we in this room. Just to start it off, we're back, guys. Just to start it off, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed, like, all that shit, you already know, but for real. But listen up. Don't fight in school. I just got a message and saying that people are posting fights online, and y'all need to relax. Kids are always going to fight, but just know that fighting is bad, guys, when you're fighting outside the ring or cage. This is a message from Jesse Diaz. Don't fight in school, guys. It's not worth it. If you guys really want to fight, come train for 6 months to 12 months at Strike Fitness, and then take a PKB, do a bunch of PKBs, and then finally you'll get into the cage or the ring. Then you could fight. Okay?
Yeah.
I guess.
Sorry, Evo's asking for a cookie.
I guess people are fighting in school.
Like here in town?
Yeah, but I guess I got a message saying that they're posting it on Instagram and stuff. But that's I feel like it's always been like that, even in my youth with MySpace.
Like, yeah, you're.
What's so funny?
I was gonna say you're in space instead of MySpace. But yeah, remember they used to do what was that web thing where you can find like anything on there? What was it called? I can't think of it. But they had like a bunch of shit on there.
What, Reddit?
No, it wasn't Reddit. It was something before Reddit. But the fights before that, you could
Live Leak?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. But Eva had said too, like the other day, that there was a fight, like the second week of school or the first week of school, and they're fighting right by the cafeteria. And I'm telling her, like, well, what happened? She's like, I don't know. I was just walking to lunch, and all I see is a fight, and I had to hurry up and go eat.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do people have to fight about? We're back at school. They're back at school. Like, there should be no reason why kids are fighting or bullying or anything. Everybody's literally had a year off.
Kids are ruthless.
They are.
Kids are ruthless. I feel like people are shocked when this stuff kind of happens. Kids are ruthless. They just, a lot of them have this pent up energy because they spent just a whole year with families they don't like.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Kind of. I mean, I spent the year with families I don't like, and you don't see me fighting you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But you're not fighting anybody.
No, I'm not. But I'm adult. I'm an adult though. But look at all the stuff that they post online with everybody blowing up on people at the mall or the stores, like people wanting to argue. I'm saying
that's not just randomly happening all of a sudden. That's crazy. No, people have more phones, and now you're starting to see things happen. If you've never worked at a grocery store or fast food or just with customer service, that stuff happened all the time. I've had somebody come across the counter because their coffee was wrong, wanting to hurt somebody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you never worked customer service, right?
No. I worked Sally's. Does that count as customer service?
100%.
Then yeah, I would have rude customers coming in. Then it was worse. It was bad though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're always gonna bully.
Mm-hmm.
They're always gonna be mean to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's just teach your kids better. But then there's always those kids that have, like, there's always gonna be kids that have bad homes.
Yeah. Wait, so what was going around? I don't understand. Like, why did it get sent to you?
What do you mean?
Like, how did you know? Why did someone send it to you? Like, send you a message telling you about this? I don't understand.
Because I work at a gym where they fight.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with you, though?
They just sent it to me. Look at this. This is disgusting.
Oh, okay.
Which it is, but it's I don't know. It's something I just don't think we're going to be able to stop.
Yeah,
you put all
not.
these kids together, you have to deal with them. Like, you have to watch them 24/7. They're always looking for ways to do bad shit. You know, I'm saying the bad kids. Like, they're always gonna find ways to do bad shit. You remember those kids that were just bad in high school or just bad in middle school or elementary?
Yeah. No.
No?
No.
I remember a kid bringing a knife to school, and this is like, we're 5th grade.
A knife for what, though?
I don't know. Like, you don't remember? There's 1 or 2 bad kids.
Probably my brother. He took a butter knife. Is that considered bad?
A butter knife.
He was hood.
That's not hood. That's like Eggo waffles. Needs to spread butter on his Eggo waffles. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, that's just me.
What's the last time we did podcasts? Like, how long has it been?
A while.
It's been a while, guys.
So yesterday we went to the casino.
Yeah.
And that was pretty fun.
It was fun. We didn't get there late this time. We actually got there early. For us, early was like 8 o'clock. We normally get there like 10 or 11. Stay till like 1 or 2.
And it starts off with someone had posted they didn't even say they're at the casino, but if you go to the casino a lot, you know the parking lot. Right? And people post the pictures in the parking lot, like, oh, they're at the casino. And 2 parents went to the casino and they posted on Instagram, and it just flipped in my head like, let's go to the casino.
Yeah.
I always lose. I never win. Never win.
I won 150. Well, technically, it would have been like 75 because I put 75 down or 70 down. So I won $75. So I came back with 150. How much did you come back with?
With 0.
Yeah. I know when to walk away. You don't.
No, I don't.
You don't at all.
Right next to us, there's a guy just putting down thousands.
Was he that drunk guy?
Yes, he was putting down, like, he came to the blackjack table, sat down.
How much did he put down when he first got there?
Put down 1,000.
Shut up.
Then he put down 400. Then he put down like 200 the last time.
Did he lose all that thousands though? That first 1,000 he put down?
He, on one hand, he won like 500 something. It was nuts. Like, I don't know.
I love the casino, but we were playing blackjack. So I don't like playing the tables when they're full. Like, there was 4 of us, and the tables are pretty full, like next to each other, like stacked. So maybe like 4 or 5 people, but there was like a couple of bigger people there. So the table was already full. There was me, you, a guy, and a lady. And then some guy comes up and wanting to play, but there was nowhere for him to fucking sit. Like, nowhere. The guy was like, you're going to have to stand. And he's like, okay, wait, everybody could scoot down. I'm like, I can't play like this. I don't like being uncomfortable. I don't know.
But that's the thing. I walk by tables and I always want to play.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to be next to people.
You don't want to be that guy, though, that was like, hey, can I get in right here? Like, squeeze in? Like the guy that came?
But I don't want to do it. Even if there's 2 people, I just want the whole table to myself.
Yeah, but it's better when there's other people, though. I mean, like, you plus 2 more people or 3 more people, fine. But like 5 or 6, yeah. It's like too much. And then some guy, so he came and I was like, all right, cash me out, 150, I'm good. I went, cashed out, and I was like, I'm done.
It sucked because I got there and I never played free bet.
That was fun.
Free bet blackjack.
Yeah.
So on free bet blackjack, they also had the push 22. And push 22, if the dealer busts on 22, yeah, then everybody pushes. Even if you win the hand, you don't get any money. And there was times where I was betting like $50 to $100 on one hand. Oh. And I would win, but they would bust on 22. Yeah. And I wouldn't win any money at all. Yeah. Which sucked.
Yeah. That guy, though, that sat next to you, the dealer pushed 22, and it was all the same color and then all the same suit, and he won like $500. Yeah. Right? $500. That was a good seat, though, because when I was sitting there after that guy left, I was winning, too.
Yeah, so you sat down and won money right away.
Yeah. And then I looked at you. I was like, this is my money. Like, don't look over here.
God damn it.
It was fun, though. I had a lot of fun. I just gotta tell you when to say no or to stop.
But I love to go all in. Like I have to leave. Like if I don't leave and going all in, like to me, see, I'm a knucklehead because I'm never gonna be able to leave if I'm always constantly going all in. I'm like, okay, I'll go all in on the next hand.
Yeah, but you went all in on the last hand and then you ended up winning.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I
feel like you feel like, okay, let me hurry up and play this. And if I lose, then I'm done. Like you want to lose. So you'd be like, okay, let's go. So you don't have anything else to play.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm like, I'm cashing out. I'm good. 150. I'm happy.
It's because I want to be that person that wins $25,000. I want to know what that feels like.
I'm going to tell you, you're not going to know what that feels like the way you play.
But even when I'm playing,
you have a problem though, because even when you play slots, you're like, I'm going to win. And then some older elderly lady walks up in her walker. And
hold on. You got to tell the story. So
I tell Jesse, cash out. He gives me 60 and then
I was sitting at slots. No one was next to me.
Yeah.
And I was winning, and then I ended up losing all of it.
It was only $10.
But I was up, and then I lost.
Okay, yeah.
And then some old lady sat next to me right when I lost. And I go, what'd I say?
I lost.
No,
or
I
something
said
like
it how
that.
I screamed it, and she just looked at it like she had a walker.
Yeah.
She had a walker, and she was just like scared shitless. I was like, sorry.
I thought it was funny. Poor lady, she seen us coming after we went to the restroom. She like booked it.
Man, I don't like. I feel when I go places and my shirt's tight and my pants are tight, I feel like I feel uncomfortable. But then I see some of these women where they're wearing these tight dresses, or some of these men that are wearing these tight shirts, and everything's just like, it just looks like it hurts. I'm like, Jesus. I'm sorry, but the casino has a lot of unhealthy people.
You think? I like the casino, but I just hate coming home smelling like cigarettes. When I get home, I have to take a shower because I just feel disgusted.
Yeah.
But for some reason, every time we come back from the casino, I always feel drunk, and I don't drink. Like I feel like I have a hangover. And
I don't understand why we go.
I don't know. I guess it's an adult thing.
But you love to go, and it's like a 2 hour. So I love going.
Yeah.
But I want to stay there. The next time we go, I want to stay.
You want to stay the night?
Stay the night.
Why? So I could go upstairs and go to sleep, and you can come downstairs and gamble like Reno?
No, well.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, we drive 2 hours in the middle of the night.
It's an hour and a half.
We drive 2 hours in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And we get there, and it's like, yesterday we left early.
Yes.
And we get there at like 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday we got there at
8:30. And then we. So and then we lose all our money fast, or we end up leaving quickly, and then we got to drive 2 hours back. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
Well, this is the thing. We got there. We wanted to eat. The sushi bar was already closed at 10. Where are you going?
Turn up there.
Oh, come on. You're going to kill everybody in this fucking house. We were going to eat at the sushi place. They closed at 10. We were going to eat at the other place in there, like some restaurant. They were already closed. They were only doing takeout. Then we said, okay, let's go to Sonic down the hill. So we leave. We go to Sonic. They fucking close at 10. So we're like, okay, when we get down there, let's go to the little taco truck that's at the four-way stop at the lights. We get there, they're already fucking closed. They're like, okay, well, let's get the Jack in the Box when we get in more into, what is it, Madera or somewhere? We get there, the line's fucking long. There's like 20 cars in line. There is like a little taqueria right across the street, but that was kind of packed too. So then we drive down more. We get to the fucking Burger King. I feel disgusted eating fast food. Then we drive home.
What?
The Burger King.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't good. It was bad. Very, very bad.
But it's partly my fault because I'm always at the gym, and we hardly have a day where we could just go somewhere far.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were at the gym yesterday, which was a Sunday.
Yeah.
So we normally go on a Saturday or a Friday. But then we still leave late anyways. So it's not like we're leaving on time to go to the casino.
Yeah.
Nah. Maybe one of these days we'll leave early.
This is the hard. What people don't understand is that we live in
The Central Valley.
the Central Valley, Los Baños, California. And the other day, Friday night,
What about it?
we tried to
Oh, God.
go out to eat. We tried to
Yeah.
go out and have a good time. And
Yeah.
it was 9:00,
Yeah. It was 9:30 by the time we left the gym.
9:30. And we're like, let's go out to eat. San Jose, perfect. San Jose,
Everything would be
everything's
open.
right? Everything's open.
We used to go eat pho hella late.
Yeah.
Remember? Go to the movies. Those were the good times.
But out here, there's only one thing. Chili's.
Yeah,
That's
but-
open past 10. We go out to eat there, and it's packed, and it's like an hour wait. We're like, fuck. And then
No, it's just an hour wait. We could have drinks at the bar, but it's an hour wait for food.
yeah.
So they wouldn't let us sit there and order food. We could only drink, which kind of doesn't make any sense because most places are you can't drink unless you order food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was another spot we were going to go to, España's, where it's kind of like the place in town, I guess you would say. But they already fucking closed at 10 too.
Okay, España's. Oh.
No, I'm saying it's kind of like the place to drink.
Oh, yeah, it is
to
the
drink.
place to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody that went to high school is there.
Not my high school.
Not your high school, my high school.
It's crazy, like, because I went to high school in San Jose, and, like, people don't see each other after high school. You live in Los Baños. There's people that are in their 50s that still see a bunch of people from high school.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's different out here.
I probably see about maybe on a daily, maybe like 3 to 5 people I've seen from high school.
Then you see those people that made bad choices, like, ooh, you made bad choices.
They're probably thinking the same thing about me too if they see me.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, she made bad choices. Oh.
Well, yeah, we're back. We're just doing a lot. It's weird.
It was a lot. You fighting, you leaving, traveling, you coaching. We also have a daughter too, so we have that. I don't know. Why, like, I don't understand why we did take time off. Like, what happened? Was it because you were fighting? You were training to fight?
I don't know. It's just probably because we got burnt out without even knowing that we got burnt out.
Yeah.
We were constantly doing this.
Yeah.
And it's weird because, like, it's not like we had the biggest following in the world, but it is weird putting yourself out there on social media.
I didn't think that many people we knew actually listened until we see people and they ask, like, oh, I listened to your podcast. Or, oh, man, you're so mean to your husband. like, oh, you're so mean to your husband. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm not going to be fake about it. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody else. Or we hear people say, like, oh, I haven't heard you guys in a while.
Yeah.
I didn't really think people, to be honest, I didn't really think people cared that much.
Yeah. And it's like we stopped doing it and people were still listening. Like, I think every episode is like averaged out to like 70 people listening.
That's not bad.
Not bad. That's fucking insane.
I think it's not bad.
It's insane. Like, we're literally sitting down and just talking. The Muay Thai one that I do, I'm happy if I get 30 listens an episode.
How many do you get, though?
Like 20 to 30.
That's not bad.
But it's like, fuck, dude. And like the Muay Thai one, I'll get big names in the Muay Thai industry.
Yeah.
But
or in the fight industry in general.
Yeah, but like this one, we're just talking.
Yeah. People want to hear about our lives. Or not hear about
Okay,
our
hold
lives.
on, Miss Hollywood.
We're so important. People want to know, I guess.
Yeah.
Remember how I was watching things and you're like, why do you watch that? And I go, I want to hear about somebody else's drama. Like somebody other than mine.
Hey, quick second. Fuck you, Diego.
Oh my God.
For reals.
He's
like
not gonna lose.
I
You gotta specify which Diego.
okay, not Diego from Los Baños, Diego from San Jose. He says I keep dodging him. I'm coming after you. I'm coming for you. Okay? I didn't come today to Gilroy BJJ and go roll because I had to do the open mat and strike fitness. but I'm coming
nah,
for you.
He's scared, Diego.
No, hell
he's
no.
scared.
I'm gonna break all your kneecaps for good this time.
You're so stupid.
We beefing, bro.
We actually got to pick melons yesterday.
Yes.
From our friends. They own a farm, a couple farms out here in Los Baños, and it was fun. It was good. We can't eat them yet because they're not ripe, but when they are, they were pretty good the last time we had them.
Oh, and honestly, he's the guy that had his farm. He's the reason why I pushed to do this today.
Yeah, because he asked.
He asked, yeah.
Hello, Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen. Ellen
Nordman. And Nicole.
Yes.
It was fun. It was a good experience. Last year we got to pick tomatoes. Today or yesterday we actually picked was it cantaloupes?
Yes.
Some kind of melon. Jesse puts whipped cream on.
But I think you get caught when you're doing some stuff, when you're living life and you're trying to succeed and at anything you do, you get caught in these.
In the moments?
In the moments and the waves of or the just going every day. And
I could say you were caught in the moment every day. I think barely now you are taking time to be with like family.
Yeah.
So like the last 3 weekends you've been taking Eva out, like just you and her going to eat. You took her the first weekend.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. So the first weekend
you took her to Fresno, right?
Yes,
I was gonna say
this is how it went down. The first weekend she's like,
she's
we're going
fucking
to
moody.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because she went back to school or because she's not getting enough sleep and she just wants to party all night. But she was fucking moody.
So this is my daughter that we're talking about.
Yeah.
I made it I want to make it a habit of just me and her, father and daughter, going out to eat. You know, I want to show her how a man should.
Sorry, guys.
take her out to eat. Like, just be a man in her life, just one-on-one, you know?
Basically how she should be treated.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been focusing on it, and every weekend I want to take her out, which I have, but slowly it's just turned. So the first weekend, we went to Spaghetti Factory.
Took her to Fresno.
Took her to Fresno. We had a good time. We went to the mall. Second weekend.
You're basically her bag boy that day, carrying all her shit, right?
Really? She bought a bunch of shit.
A bunch of shit. Yeah.
And then second weekend, we eat in town, but we go to 6th Street Diner, and she's like, I want to go see the Niner game. And she ate real quick, and we were fucking bounced. We were done in 40 minutes. From wait time to sit down time, 40 minutes.
She loves football. If anybody in the house watches football more than, between all of us, she watches more football than any of us. Like, she'll sit there and watch it herself.
And then today.
Big Niner fan she is.
Today, since it's Labor, I gave her a chance. I was like, it's Labor Day weekend. Because I want to do every weekend.
Every Sunday.
But it's Labor Day weekend. This is still the weekend, I guess. And if you're in the work field. And she's all, can we go get acai bowls? I was like, all right, let's go get acai bowls instead of going out to eat. We go get acai bowls. I thought we were going to sit at the little counter over there and eat and talk. No, we drove over there. We waited for our acai bowls. We got them, which took about 10 minutes to be made. And she's like, okay, let's go home. I was like, it went from going out to dinner, spending the day together, to going out to eat, to now, like, it was just go pick up ice cream, basically. Acai bowls are ice cream. If you think they're healthy, they're not healthy. Acai bowls they're just sugar. Especially if you're adding all this other shit. But
she doesn't get bad stuff in there, though. She gets honey, coconut, granola, apples.
But it's supposed to be father-daughter time. So I told her next weekend we're going out of town for sure. And she's like, well, I'm not going. And I go, well, you're going. You get to even pick the place.
Well, because she picked Fresno, right, to go Spaghetti Factory?
Yes.
I think it's good, though. Yeah. I appreciate it.
It
gets you guys out of my hair for like a day.
But I think, I don't know. This is my thinking. Like, I feel like as a father, you should show your daughter on how they should be treated. Yeah. And I'm not talking like, I'm talking about like opening the door for your daughter to go inside. Mm-hmm. I guess stuff like that, carrying the bags for her or just, It's just, like how a man should.
I don't know, because you don't even open the door for me.
Bullshit.
And when you do, your ass has to go in first.
Oh, God damn it. Bullshit.
Don't lie. Say the truth.
I opened the door for you.
No, you open the door and your big ass goes in first.
But that's what I'm like trying to show her, because I don't know. I'm just weird like that.
No, well, this is the thing. Eva's a sophomore right now, and pretty soon she won't be with us. She'll be graduating off to college, and we just want her to understand and know that when she eventually does meet somebody, that they treat her right and she's not treated wrong.
Which is scary.
Yeah, very scary.
Which is scary. And well, tell I don't know if you want to say it.
What?
No,
okay. We're not talking about that.
Okay.
We're not talking about that.
Here. What's up? Yeah. Sorry guys, we're taking a video for Instagram.
I'm not trying
what should
to.
I say? Oh, look at the depth in sessions. What?
Fuck you, Diego.
Hold on.
No, I'm not. Okay, so we had this conversation, and I was telling him, "Oh, I'm kind of glad that there was a pandemic because."
What?
I can't say it.
Say it. Just say it.
I can't. Okay.
Tell the people.
I was telling him, man, I'm glad there has been a pandemic because our daughter is so innocent, and I don't want to think bad, but I was telling him, like, man, I was thinking what I was doing in high school at her age and her grade and stuff like that. And he's all, what do you mean? And I said, well, when I was a freshman, I lost my virginity. And I go, and she's a sophomore, so she passed me. So, like, I was like, high five. Like, thank God she has no boyfriend and she's so innocent,
I don't want to hear that shit.
Sorry, you didn't lose your virginity until you were a senior or after you graduated.
It's scary.
It's very scary because there's
like,
been.
Think about all this shit that you did. Like you're 15.
That's what I was thinking about.
Like I think about all this shit. Like I was just telling you, I went to fucking.
I went to
my first house party. I went to a San Jose State house party.
And I said, "Oh, is that when some?" I'm an older woman, but it was like a teenager, probably.
No,
like
she was
19,
20. She was 21 years old. That wasn't at the San Jose State, but I was still 15 when I made out with the 21-year-old at another college party.
Yeah, but I was thinking because I was telling you that there's that college. I think it's University of Nebraska, or I think it's Nebraska. I'm pretty sure it is. About the fraternity house where the 17-year-old girl was, I think, drugged, raped, and beat, or whatever it may be, and then left out on the lawn. And the guy that did it, his parents took him on vacation to Mexico. But it's like every night people have been protesting out in front of the school, which is good. People are bringing awareness to it because I didn't know about it. Did you?
No, I don't.
And it worries me because we do have a daughter, and she will be going off to college in a couple of years. And it's just, man, is it still going to be like this in a couple of years?
Well, it's not. Hold on.
No, I'm saying like.
No, I'm saying it's just, that's just life. Like.
Yeah, but if that was, imagine if that had happened to Eva.
No, people would be dead. But I'm saying, like, that's just like, it's sometimes as a parent, you just have to hope, because my parents were I mean, all the shit that I went through after my mom had passed away, but my parents were pretty good and raised me correct. I don't want to say correct, just you were just brought
up a different way.
Yeah, and
you knew right from wrong. You knew stuff like that. Yes.
And it doesn't matter what you do. Even when my mom was still alive, there was still moments as a teenager where I had to make choices. Yeah. Where I could have made the bad choice. Yeah. Or I did make the bad choice and I just got lucky.
And you made out with a 21-year-old.
Okay. That's getting lucky. But no, seriously, like there's moments for every people. Like, no one's perfect. Yeah. Some people make a bunch of mistakes, but they never have to deal with the consequences. Yeah. Sometimes people just get bad luck when they're doing they get caught. It could be like.
So you mean getting caught is bad luck?
I'm saying like, it doesn't matter how well you parent your kids, there's always going to be that moment in life. There's going to be a few moments in life where they have to make the right or
the right or wrong decision.
And sometimes they do make the wrong decision and they get away with it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they make the wrong decision and they don't get away with it. But the people that did make the wrong decision and got away with it, they still live a really good life.
Mm-hmm.
It's just another person just got caught.
Okay.
But it's sometimes it's just luck. You know, you could be the best parent in the world or bad luck and they just
have the shittiest kid.
Not the shittiest kid, but like they're the best kid in the world, but they're still the best kid in the world is still gonna have moments in their life where these little choices could determine their whole entire life.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. Like drinking and driving. I've driven drunk before when I was young.
I did it, got a DUI, and ever since then, I've never drank and drive again.
See, like
ever.
But that's like me. I did it. I never got caught.
Yeah, and I did it and got caught.
And then you had to deal with that for 10 years.
Yeah, and it just 2019 is when I got off my record.
And I didn't. I drove drunk where I'm sorry, but I was young. I was 21, 20. I was like 20, 21.
I'm surprised you found your car or your truck.
And I've driven drunk where I was hammered, but I just got away with it.
Yeah.
Do I look back at it now and like, holy fuck, dude?
Other stuff you could have did. You could have killed somebody.
Like, I just want to, I want to grab my daughter. I want to grab Eva and just tell her, if you're ever drunk, even if you're 15, 16 years old, do not drive.
Yeah.
I will go pick you up. You know, like,
yeah.
I understand how lucky I am that I didn't get caught or kill somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very true.
Life is just life. It's just, there's these moments that just happen. Sometimes it's just bad luck. Those kids, on the other hand, the person I'm saying that it had bad luck is because you could raise that girl to understand like her situations, her surroundings, right?
Yeah.
And to see like okay, this is a bad situation.
Yeah.
I need to get out of here. But what happened where that girl, she went and it was...
She probably didn't realize that it was a bad situation though.
That's what I'm saying. Like she just got caught in the moment and it's these fucking...
Guys took advantage of the situation.
They need those kind of guys, like those kind of kids need to get beat up.
They need to get the shit beat out of them?
Yes. Yeah,
I totally agree. I concur.
I'm sorry. They're not going to... like. Who has the balls to do that? I don't know. I never, like, when I was going to the bar, like, I never had, like...
You never had that thought.
To force a woman.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like, you're a good-looking guy.
At times. Sometimes
I
didn't give
At
a
times
fuck.
you were good looking.
At times I was. Sometimes I didn't give a fuck and I was just weird or I wore weird shit.
You know, you were pretty creepy the first time I met you.
Yeah. Like, yes, I have, like, where I was drunk and the other girl was drunk and that may had happened.
Yeah.
But it was like...
But I still think you understand, like, right from wrong from that.
And I feel like those people that do that and force a woman, that's just evil.
Yeah, it's pure evil. Pure evil.
Oh man. And we were just talking, remember that we were talking about the Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, we were watching a movie. What was it? Father's Inventions or Invention Father or something like that?
Yeah, about an inventor. But we were watching, man, that was a good movie. And then
I brought up to you, I'm like, didn't he get in trouble a while back for touching little boys or something?
I thought he had raped somebody, but it wasn't. I don't know. Someone accused him of groping. So it wasn't kids. He's still a bad person.
Yeah.
That's another.
So,
I never. That's like.
So from what we've seen or read, it was somebody that was 18. But then later on, I don't know or I could be saying it wrong, or it happened when he was younger, and then came out when he was 18 or 19 to say that had happened to him.
Something like that. But even groping, like I would even like. Well, I don't know what.
Okay, you're a guy, so you don't understand.
No, I'm saying even as a guy, like even going out at a young age, going to bars, like I never just wanted to go grab a woman.
Yeah. I don't know how many times when I would go out, I would feel like a hand across my ass or something. You know what I mean? It's like, did that really just happen? Or I told you when I was in high school, I think my senior year, and some guy groped my leg, and I wasn't realizing, is that happening right now?
Hey, a woman grabbed me in the bar, and I was like, I'll buy you all the drinks. I told you that story, right? Remember I told you? I think I said it on here where I was at the bar and some lady came up behind me.
Look, it's not funny at all, for male or for
she
meal.
groped me. I'm just saying.
She groped you into buying her a drink.
She grabbed me and just told me to buy her drinks. I bought her drinks.
It's like, okay.
And then I was like, okay. And then she just left.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
It's
not different for women.
It's not a funny situation.
No, it's different for women.
No, but we're laughing about it. I'm laughing about it. And
I'm laughing about it because I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah. But you were still groped, though.
Yeah, but it's different for women and men.
Yeah, it is different from women and men. But it was still wrong of that girl to grope you, to grab your... No, let's just be honest here. She grabbed his junk. Yeah, she put her hand down his pants, grabbed his junk.
It's different for women because I never felt in danger.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. She grabbed me, but I never felt in danger.
Give me your pee-pee.
I never felt in danger. Now, me groping you, coming behind, and I'm much bigger than you, that's you feel in danger.
Yeah, I feel if someone says no and you keep doing it, it's definitely uncomfortable. There's times where I've gone out and somebody wanted to dance and I'm like, no. And then the moment you say no, they're like, oh, well, you're a fucking bitch. Like, oh, okay, thank you.
Those guys are losers.
Okay,
those guys are losers.
Like, I'm a bitch because I said no, I don't want to dance with you. But no, I don't want you to grope me.
Those guys are losers, and they're done with people rejecting them all the time. They've been rejected their whole entire life.
Yeah, but there's a reason why the word no is no.
They're losers. And no. I'm sorry, the bars you used to go to, a bunch of losers went to them.
Let's not talk here, okay? What kind of shit did you fucking go to?
You always took me to bars that everybody was like over 45.
Okay, I am 4 years fucking older than you. Of course I'm going to go to bars where there's older people.
We were in our 20s and we were going to bars that were in the 40, 45.
Sorry, I didn't want to hang out with 21-year-olds who had a beer for the first fucking time in their life. Including you. When I met you, you were fucking 22. Yeah. I was 26.
But I lived. Okay, like I was
He lived so hard that he blew his money.
Okay, hold on. So I got a bunch of money when my mom passed.
Yes. From being in an accident.
I spent it on just partying. Like bottle service, 2 bottles in one hand, walking around the club with 2 bottles.
Then you wonder why older women groped you.
True. But it's just, I don't know. Yes. It's
no means
scary.
no. No means no.
Think about, it's scary. As a parent, it's scary when I think about my childhood. Yes. Thinking about everything that went on in school and all that shit. Like, people forget on how ruthless kids are. So when they see these videos online and because now
it's clout. Now is it all clout again?
No, I'm saying like now it's all online. Like people are able to take videos of it.
Yeah.
Like just I don't know if it's because of where I grew up or the school I was at, but I've seen everything. I've seen everything. I've seen violence. I've seen sexual stuff. Every bad thing I've seen at school.
Okay.
Like there's one time I was in class. Like people forget how bad kids were, right?
I don't think people forget. Go on though.
But no, I'm saying like when videos pop up of bad kids and you're like, oh my gosh, how can that kid do that?
Okay.
And it's, but I'm remembering like, yeah, kids are like that.
Yeah.
You can't trust them. They're going through puberty. They're fucking crazy, right? They're all these hormones.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember going to school and I was like 12 and the teacher just let us hang out. We didn't have to do anything for the day. And I'm sitting in my chair and I'm looking back and there's 3 boys just groping a girl.
Is she saying anything to them?
She's like laughing and going like this. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Putting her hands over her chest. But there was like 3 boys just groping her, grabbing her.
Like grabbing her chest?
Yeah. grabbing her chest.
Okay.
And at that age, I mean, I was a pretty innocent kid at that age. I didn't like.
Yeah, you were still riding your bike.
But it didn't make any sense to me.
Did you not realize what was going on, or you just
No.
thought like they were just all messing around?
But that, like, if I still remember that, that means it kind of like.
It's stuck. It's something that stuck
yeah.
out.
And it was like.
Wait, so if you're 12, what is this, like 5th grade, 6th grade?
7th grade. 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Middle school. And it was just like, I still remember that, and I'll never forget that. I still remember who it was too, and I still know them.
Oh, great.
But they were young, right? They didn't know what they were doing. It was.
Do you think they didn't know what they're doing, or
No, they knew what they were doing, but they're young. That's why I'm saying,
but how did it
you always need to watch kids.
How did it end though? Like, did someone say anything?
Nothing.
The teacher didn't notice?
Mm-mm.
Even with her laughing?
Nothing.
The girl laughing? Nothing?
Nothing happened. No one got in trouble. I would have remembered if someone got in trouble.
Nobody got in trouble.
No.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah, a little.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, kids are crazy if you don't watch them.
Yeah.
And it's scary to think about my daughter and stuff that could happen. It's just like.
I feel like we talked to her enough for her to understand and know that if she's put in a position or a situation, to speak up and say something if she knows she's uncomfortable.
But
you
don't even want it to get to that point as a parent. You don't even want to get to that point.
Which I hope that I'm hoping nothing ever does happen, but if it does, she is able to come to us and tell us, or speak up and tell somebody. Yeah. Because nobody should have to deal with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other stuff that happened when I was a kid. Oh, okay.
Oh God.
This is.
Is it your lotion boy story?
No. But it's just as a father, you just think about how you grew up and the shit that you did as a kid. It's like you don't want like.
What?
Nothing. It's just. I don't know. I'll just leave that to myself.
If it's a bad story, just keep it to yourself.
Like, it's just like.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. If it's gonna be bad, don't say it.
No, it's not that it's bad. It's just like we're sending our kid to this place where no one's watching. There's moments at school when nobody's watching them.
Yeah.
You think like, oh, there's yard duties, all that stuff, but there's no one watching.
Do they even have yard duties in high school, or is it just security?
We're just hoping and praying that everything goes okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was. Oh God! Like.
Do you ever feel?
Our dog just farted or something.
No, she couldn't breathe. She she's breathing hella hard.
Oh, she's
probably because there's no fucking AC on in this house.
Sneezing.
But do you ever? I forgot what I was gonna say because she's over here breathing hard. There she goes. Hey.
No, but you send these kids to these places where you're hoping nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you hope that they make the right decisions.
Yeah. We can only hope that we taught her well.
Where it's like in
Sorry.
Especially from 12 to 16. These kids' hormones are going crazy and they're doing things that are crazy. Do you they're just think about it.
Okay, I think people get the fucking point.
It just stresses me out because my daughter, since she's getting older, it just stresses me out. And I'm not gonna be a helicopter parent and be over my kid and you got to do this and you got to do that, but it just stresses me the fuck out that you can't do anything. You got to just hope that she makes the right decisions.
Yeah. I hope we raised
with
her
all these
right.
Yeah. I don't know.
You look like you're stressing out as a parent right now.
I'm
You're like
stressing
pulling your hair out like
because of how dumb I was at that age and how dumb my other friends were at that age. You know what we used to get around and just talk about, like
boobs.
and what was the whole goal of living at 14 or 15 years old? You know, it was all like,
what was your goal?
just to get a girl or like, you know, like stuff like that, or like, dude, like just
You were a dumb boy.
I don't want my daughter dating a 15-year-old boy. Like, it's just, let's just skip to her being 30 and she finally gets married and she finds a man that's mature and, you know.
No, that's totally not gonna happen.
It just scares the shit out of me. God.
You sound like a dad.
I do. I think it's crazy. I didn't think of how stressed out, how stressful it is.
You still think of her as the little girl you first met when she like followed you everywhere.
100%.
And everything you did was right and nothing you did was wrong. And now she's so judgmental. Everything you do is wrong and nothing you do is right.
Well, like you go through. Realize you go through this stages of life where, when you're growing up, when you're young, you're always questioning everything. And there hits a point when you become a teenager, when you don't question everything and you think you know everything.
Yeah.
And then when you get to your late 20s, you start questioning things again, hopefully. The smarter people start questioning stuff when they're in their late teens, like 18, 19. But there's this moment where 14 to like 16, these kids they're just like, I know everything, so don't talk to me. You know? It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, when I was growing up, man, I sound so old. When I was growing up, girls, they were wearing tight clothes and all this stuff, like revealing clothes. And then
what's revealing? Tell me what was revealing.
Like very tight pants, very short, like, do you remember those?
What's revealing though? I don't understand.
But I'm saying the style now. It's Eva's going to school. Like all her friends, I see them. They're all in, which I'm fine with, by the way, in like baggy clothes.
Shirts, baggy pants.
Clothes. I'm fine with it. Go ahead, do that.
She wears longer.
Oh my gosh, you're rebelling. Oh no, don't rebel.
Her shorts are longer than his fight shorts.
Yes.
Like for sure, hands down, he wears the shortest shorts in this house.
Yes, for sure. But do you remember the jackets that girls used to wear?
What kind of jackets?
That weren't to the hip. The jacket was like,
it was like a crop jacket.
It looked like a little kid's jacket. It's like, why are you wearing that?
Like a crop sweater?
Yeah, like a crop jacket.
Okay.
But it's like, why are you wearing that? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
It was a style.
What doesn't make sense is my daughter's jeans. They're baggy. They're super baggy. Right? Mm-hmm. And then she looks like she's in a music.
She looks like we can't afford any clothes for her.
She looks like she's in a
music. She gets new clothes all the fucking time. Like all the fucking time. All the time.
But it looks like she's in a 90s music video where the person's sagging their pants.
Like a Green Day or Aerosmith?
No, like a hip hop video like LL Cool J or something. Oh, God. But they're baggy, and then they're ripped the whole entire way, and they cost like $40.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. But she is. I could tell you one thing. Actually, no, she's not frugal. She
spends her money like nothing.
She spends her money on nonsense shit, like these little tiny
stuffed animals.
She buys toys.
Enjoy it. She's 15. Let her buy toys. Fuck, man. Who cares? Remember, and everybody made fun of fucking Pokemon cards, and look at they're fucking worth millions.
That is true.
Let her buy her
Not
shit.
millions. Hold on. Let's relax on that.
You know what the fuck I mean. Oh my God, look at the dog.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Stressful. Stressed out parent, guys. I'm a stressed out parent.
Yeah. Stressed out.
If you guys haven't subscribe now. Like, notifications on. If we have the Hassle of Hair shirts. Everybody ordered them, and people asked for them, and I just haven't pushed them. But we have Hassle of Hair shirts left still, guys. If you guys want to buy one,
yeah, buy them because Jesse's just been wearing them, and then he probably worn like 10 shirts already.
Yeah, but this like an update on us, like I've been loving life lately. I've been coaching at the gym.
He's decided to stop fighting,
Yes.
which I'm very happy about.
Yes.
Very, very. He did ruin our Orlando trip, though,
Whatever.
because he had a concussion from his last fight. I'm all caring about our trip, and he had a concussion. He had a broken eardrum.
I hate when because coach says, "Oh, Jesse's retired. Jesse's retired," and I hate that she says that because I'm just an amateur fighter. It's not like I retired from anything. It's just I don't know. But yeah,
He retired.
I don't know. Like I feel like I was half in, half out, and I'm trying to grow this MMA program, which it's growing.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted this, and it's growing. We have Kenneth fighting on the October card. We have Nashi fighting Nashi won her first MMA fight. Nashi's fighting on the October card. We have a wrestling coach. We're slowly getting a jiu-jitsu coach. Like the gym is turning into a hot spot for people in Los Baños to come train martial arts.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of brains together. That's what people don't understand. Like the more brains you get together, the better your athletes that are going to be. Right? And there has to be that head coach, and that's Amber. But it's just the more brains you get together, the better the athletes are going to be. But I'm loving it. I'm living my dream. Yes,
I'm just going along with it.
Yeah, whatever. But I did want to go fight pro, but it just, I don't know. Maybe one day, but it just.
I don't feel like right now is the time, to be honest. I feel like
you just don't want me fighting.
I don't want you fighting, but I feel like we only have a couple more years left with Eva, and that's if she decides to leave or not leave. But we need to enjoy this time with her that we have.
100%.
Yeah, it's about family right now.
It's crazy because it is. I felt like I wasn't able to be a good dad
Or husband.
Hold on. But I don't know. Like I missed her, and I can't do it anymore. I can't put the time in that needs to be put in. You know what's crazy is that I'm busier coaching than I was fighting.
Yeah.
But I still have wiggle room to have fun with my family.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just weird. But yeah, I'm doing that. I'm creating the MMA program in Los Baños at Strike Fitness, guys, and I'm having fun with that. Learning how to slow down, learning how to enjoy life, and then yeah, it's gonna be 17 years that my mom passed away this September 13th.
Has it been that long, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, how long did you say?
17. So I was 15.
Well, Eva's 15, so it's 15 years, isn't it?
No, I was 15 when she passed
so
away.
16 years.
16. Yeah, 16 years.
So 16 years.
16 years. And we're coming close to a decade on that we've been married.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did time go?
I don't know. Honestly, it feels like I just met you. Like, to be honest, like I feel like we just met again. We were not enjoying life recently.
What?
We were not.
What are you talking about? I don't know. Like, I've enjoyed, even though, like, yeah, the fighting was stressful.
Yeah.
And everything that we were doing was stressful. Like, I've never been happier being married to you.
Like this year?
Last 2 years.
I'm thinking this year for me.
But seriously, like, it's just, I think I'm getting more mature.
Yeah.
And it's been happy. The one thing that's...
It's been good. It's been good.
Fuck.
It's been good.
Like, it's just,
I can't say it's been... it's been better.
but think about when we first met.
Oh, when we first
That's
met.
what I'm talking about.
Man, I don't know how many times we talked about divorce, leaving each other,
Like,
bye. It was rough.
it was.
If people are just listening, we met. We were only dating for 6 months, got married. Worst, best decision of our lives. And we're still getting to know each other now.
That's the crazy part. We're barely understanding each other.
Yeah. I don't even know what your favorite color is. What is it? Green.
It's a
Blue.
combination.
Purple.
It's the mix of green and purple, like that color scheme. Green and purple together are like green, purple, and black.
That's like mud. That's
No, not mixed, but that like that. God damn it.
that color scheme, like together.
Yeah.
Okay, so not mixed, just
Yes.
by each other.
By each
Okay. That's hilarious.
But it's I don't know. We barely started to get to know each other, and there's still like, do you ever, I don't know, if you're listening, if you're married, do you ever like talk to your spouse or your partner, and you're talking to them and you have like a realization, or what is it called? Like it's like
An epiphany?
Epiphany.
Like this?
And like there's stuff that you don't know about them, and you're starting to get to know about them, and it's when you guys are deep in a conversation, and I still have those moments with you.
Yeah, we do. We had some yesterday
Yeah.
where we just laughed and didn't even care, and like, what?
Yeah.
That was fun.
The other day I cried like crazy. You guys, I'm not like,
When we first met, he was crying a lot.
yeah.
A lot. And it's understandable.
There's like
A lot of stuff
I had
that
to deal with emotions
Yeah.
being with somebody after everything I went through as a child. But that kind of like subsided, and you turned me into this no emotion monster.
Don't say that.
You
No.
did.
No.
Like for the last 3 years, I have
Like when
had
you-
no emotion.
And it's not just when you cry, it's when anybody cries. My emotion is like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, you good? Like, I don't know how to show emotion.
But you turned me into that too.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know how to hug people. Like, it's weird.
I think the only person I ever really hug and say I love you to is my daughter.
Yeah.
And I think because me growing up, I don't really remember my mom saying I love you. And I don't really think she says it now. I just recently she just started giving me hugs and saying I love you. But I've always told Eva good night, I love you, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, always shown affection.
And it's funny because like there are moments when I do finally open up to you, because
Yeah.
I'm like, my mind is like it doesn't stop, and like there's no time to tell you how I feel. You don't know what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly tell you what I'm thinking. Like and it's because of everything I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But the other day, like what happened? What even got the conversation started?
We were just going to bed.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know. We were talking about something, and then you were thinking about Eva growing up and being an
Yeah.
adult, or I don't know. And then you just started crying.
I started. So I was.
But I think that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about Eva growing up, but then it triggered something in me to think about my childhood, and I was like, it triggered me to think like, holy shit, like I was Eva's age.
Oh, that's
When
what you're thinking when
yeah.
your mom passed away.
I was Eva's age when I had to deal with everything I dealt with.
Yeah.
And then it was like a weird like feeling in me. Like it was like I looked at Eva how fragile she is.
Yeah.
How her emotions are so fragile. She's growing up and she's innocent. And I started thinking about that 15-year-old Jessie,
Mm-hmm.
like having to deal with all that.
Yeah.
And it was like, I've never cried like that. Like that. Like, okay, in a while.
In a while.
Can we just
In
say
a while.
Let's
Yes,
just
in
say
a while. We'll say in a while.
And it was weird, man. It was like, I can't believe I had to deal with everything I dealt with at the age Eva's at right now.
Because we talked
All
about.
she's worried about is, remember, all she's worried
all
about
she's
is
worried about is her
classes.
AP classes.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No, that's fine. All she's worried about is AP classes.
Yeah.
And if she's doing enough. And we talked about where you didn't just lose your mom, you also
lost my dad.
lost your dad.
Like mentally, I
Like,
lost my
yeah.
dad.
Mentally, emotionally, yes.
Lost my family.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the crazy part. And then we started talking about how like everything that we had to deal with as kids.
Yeah.
You know, that little fucker up there had like our daughter has nothing to This is just a rant of
You're like being really aggressive right now. Whoa.
But she doesn't have.
Is it because she didn't go to lunch with you today? Don't be upset. She just wanted acai bowl.
She all she has to do is
AP classes.
AP classes, cross country, like. But I give it to her. She does have to deal with a lot. She has.
We do not have to worry about her whatsoever when it comes to schoolwork and her academics and everything. She is on top of it 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But
you were very aggressive. You know what? Yeah. Like, you guys probably should just went to lunch today, and I don't think you would be so upset right now.
The thing is that I hate is because everything I do is wrong. I can't connect with her. I am trying to. And it's not just her.
He can't connect with her anymore now. When she was a child, when he first met her at 6 years old, she was so in love with you, so amazed. Everything you did was so fucking cool. But she's like me. She puts on a front, and on her school laptop is a picture of her and him when she was little. And not a fucking picture of me and her, a picture of you and her.
Yeah.
So I think you feel like, man, she doesn't love me. She doesn't appreciate me. But she does. She just gives you a really fucking hard time.
Yeah.
You're not cool. I don't even think you're cool.
Whatever. I just, it's not just her though. It's just teenagers in general. Like I deal with teenagers at the gym, and you're trying to connect with them and show them they could be good at something. Like they're not just here at the gym just because their parents dropped them off. I believe in them, and I'm trying to show I believe in them. But believing in somebody doesn't mean like you're their cheerleader or you cheer them on at everything they do. No, you be upfront with them and you be blunt and you tell them, hey, you're messing up.
Yeah.
Telling teenagers that they messed up, it doesn't connect with some of them. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. They think they're wrong. They're right. So it's, but I love being a dad. Mm-hmm. Even though he was not my blood, I love being a dad. I love coaching. I love. It's not even just coaching fighters.
I think you just like hearing your own voice.
That's not me.
I mean, that's why you got like 3 podcasts. You coach, you started a program, you do this, you do that.
You guys, I could talk into the fucking camera, but when it comes to people like me talking to people, it is the hardest thing for me to do.
No.
Yes.
He gets himself stuck in situations.
I can't.
Let's end it.
All right. You guys, we will have guests back on.
This is the welcome back episode.
This is the welcome back episode. This is the stressed out parent episode. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being back with us.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. If you guys are from Los Baños or the Central Valley, come check out the Strike Fitness Gym in 115 West G Street, or is it just G Street? 115 G Street, right across the street from Parizzo's Brewery, next to the Comcast building. You guys come check us out. Come train with us. Come be part of the family. The Strike Fam Bam. Family just sounds like a cult. The Strike Fam Bam. And yeah, if you guys subscribe to the episode, review us, leave us a comment, share us, all that stuff. It goes a long way. Reach out. What we could do better. Just.
We're here.
We're here, and we're just trying to show you guys we're trying to just make it in life. Like going after our passions, our love, our dreams, all that stuff. And that's what I'm doing. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it because I'm just like just constantly going, but I'm living my life and I'm happy. It's a struggle. It's stressful. She's living her life. I've always told her like, babe, you gotta.
When we say living lives, doesn't mean we're seeing other people. We're doing our hobbies and stuff. Yeah. We're living lives like that.
Yeah. And it does get hard sometimes. It does get hard to do this, right? To believe in yourself. And we're just trying to build a community to believe in everybody. And we're gonna have people.
We're trying to build a support team.
Yeah.
Right? Basically.
I guess. Yeah.
Right?
And that's what we are building. I have people that I've had on, and they are supportive, even though I don't even see them in person sometimes. But we are gonna have people that have made it in life, have been successful, big names, and then we're gonna have people that are just starting out, like we always have.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for listening. I love you guys, 100%. Like, and then Diego, I'm coming for you. Adapt the sessions. Love y'all. Peace.